me I'm still a baby. I get love in Detroit like Skilla, baby. And the thing about your boy is I don't like no. Then you can't turn me down, but you can whip your lovin' on me. That's right, whip your lovin' on me. Young Jackaka, Rico like Suave, young Enrique, speaking at AKA. She's an alpha, but not around your boy. She get quiet around your boy. Hold on, don't know what you heard or what you thought about your boy, but they lied about your boy. Going dumb and it's something idiotic about your boy. She wearing cheetah print, that's how bad she won't be spotted around your boy. I know you can't tie me down, but you can whip your lovin' on me, baby. Whip your lovin' on me. I'm vanilla, baby. But I ain't no baby. She 28, telling me I'm still a baby. I get love in Detroit like Skilla, baby. And the thing about your boy is I don't like no. And you can't tie me down, but you can whip your lovin' on me, baby. Whip your lovin' on me. Young MISSIONARY. You sharp like barbed wire. She stole my heart, then she got archived. I keep it short with a Lord Farquaad. All the girls in the front row. All the girls in the barricade. All the girls have been waiting all day. Let your tongue hang out, everything. If you came with a man, let go of his hand. Everybody in the suite kicking up their feet. Stand up, dance. I see you. And all the guys in the back waiting on the next track. Cut your boy a little slack. So Jack, I'm vanilla, baby. But I ain't no baby. She 28, telling me I'm still a baby. I get love in Detroit like Skilla, baby. And the thing about your boy is
what's going on, y'all? Straight to the point. Let's get right to it. Please hit that like when you come in here. Now, I have reported what had went down with former NBA player Daryl Armstrong. Daryl Armstrong. He actually used to be one of my personal favorites, man, because dude could get up, man. He was a little man, but he could get up. But Daryl Armstrong is a former NBA player, but now he's an assistant for the Dallas Mavericks. There was a situation that had taken place in which he was charged with aggravated assault because allegedly his girlfriend had found some text messages from another female. This is according to reports. And when she saw the messages, she confronted him about it. Please hit that like when you come in here. Hit the like. Double tap the screen. Hit the like. When she saw the text messages, she confronted him about it, and that's when he, according to reports, he loaded up a magazine in a handgun, and he threatened to shoot her. And apparently he hit her with the gun. That's what the reports are saying, and that's when she ran to another location, and she had called her parents or whatnot. Now, here's what I find strange about this whole situation. Now, Daryl Armstrong, from just seeing him, man, Ted, what is up, bro? Man, Ted don't holler at your boy no more, man. I see how it is, though, Ted, man. Salute to you, though, bro. Man, Ted done creeped up in here, man. I thought you was mad about Aaron Rodgers, man. I know it's hard, to see Aaron Rodgers. Oh, you was a fan of Daryl Armstrong? Yeah, I liked him, man. He had he had a tough road to the NBA though. He was playing overseas and stuff, and then finally, it was around in 92 or 93, finally got a chance in the NBA. He spent some time with the Magic, um, played for the Pelicans, a couple other teams. Well, Hornets, I think back then or whatnot, but you remember him most with the Magic, and a lot of people don't know that he got a ring as an assistant with the Dallas Mavericks in that championship that they had won with Dirk and them. He was serviceable, just 48. No, he's not, man. No, he's not. I want you to go look up the numbers, Ted, and I'm just gonna tell you this, all right? He actually, I mentioned this yesterday, when it came to Vinny Testaverde, when it came to Mr. Butt Fumble, Mark Sanchez, when it came to Chad Pennington, and hell, even Brett Favre, they all had better tenures with the Jets than Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is a cancer to the locker room, sir. Aaron Rodgers does not get along with his team. Aaron Rodgers is not a good leader. He only got one championship, sir. Brady, he'll never be the leader that Tom Brady, couldn't never be the leader that Tom Brady. Never could be the leader that Lamar Jackson is. Not galvanized around Aaron Rodgers like that, man. They can't stand Aaron Rodgers, man. The coach, he doesn't even get along with the coach. Sometimes I wonder if it was really Mike McCarthy's fault, because everybody was blaming Mike McCarthy when he was over there with the Jets and stuff. I mean, when he was over there with the Packers and stuff. Aaron Rodgers is not a good teammate, man. No, he wasn't. I'm not hating. It's the fact. That's why don't nobody want him. When's the last time championship? You know what I'm saying? I mean, look, bro. If you ain't got it no more, man, you 41 years old, man. Sit your ass down, man. He ain't never gonna win no ring again. You talk about he's serviceable. No, serviceable is Jaden Daniels. That's more than serviceable. Meaning that I'm gonna serve your motherfucking ass on the field. No, serviceable is still going and playing in championship. You can't even make the goddamn playoffs, man. Stop it, man. You said Aaron Rodgers leads by an example. Man, what? Yeah, you're right. He's a poor leader of an example. This motherfucker, yeah, come into the this is how he come in, Ted. All depressed, no type, just a low vibration, all sad and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Looking like somebody shot his dog and shit. Motherfucker look like he don't get no ass at all, man. Look like he be staying up all night crying and shit. Motherfucker be sitting. No, you talk about he learned from Brett Favre, but he wasn't what Brett Favre is, man. But Brett Favre was a gunslinger, but Brett Favre, I'm done with Brett Favre too, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, I will say in terms of a person, I'll take Aaron Rodgers over Brett Favre, but both of them motherfuckers, man, they got issues. But he was a better thrower of the football, though. He didn't throw all them interceptions and stuff like that. Brett Favre was a gunslinger, but Brett Favre he ended his career better than Rodgers did. Rodgers playing horrible. Don't nobody want Rodgers like that. He gonna be a backup at best, bro. I'm not. No, you're saying that. See, I think you're taking it out of context. I'm saying at this stage of his career, he needs to go ahead and retire. I'm not gonna call him no bum. If you got 4 MVPs, you ain't no bum. If you got a championship, you ain't no bum. But at this stage of the game, can he do what Patrick Mahomes? Can he go to the Super Bowl? No, he cannot. Can he go to the NFC Championship with Jaden Daniels is doing? No, he cannot. Can he be in the divisional rounds like a Josh Allen or AFC Championship like a Josh Allen, or be in a divisional round, or even make it to a goddamn wild card like C.J. Stroud, like a Jordan Love? No, he cannot. So if you can't do that, what is the fucking point of you playing? Man, they don't want Aaron Rodgers. Man, shit, man, what you want, a motherfucker? That's just more added injuries to your roster. They're depleted right now. Plus, on top of that, Deebo Samuel's about to leave too. And then there's going to be a couple people going after Bosa and Fred Warner in the offseason. The only problem is with Bosa is I think his contract or whatever. I think he had got his money or whatever. But there's a lot of people going after Warner. Deebo Samuel, a lot of people gonna go after him. You say he's cheaper than Purdy, but Purdy's a better quarterback than him. Purdy held it down, man, with little to no help. He had CMC, who was injured. Didn't have Brandon Ayuk. The majority of the defense, including Bosa, was hurt. Come on, Ted. I know you've been gone for a couple of days, man, but don't tell me, man, you've been smoking that bad. You and Bruce Gas been smoking that bad weed, man. But Aaron Rodgers, that's what I'm saying. Okay, so you can sit up here and look at me, Ted, and tell me that Aaron Rodgers can lead a team to an NFC or AFC championship. If he cannot do that, if he can't even get to the wild card, there is no point in him playing. You say, I can't believe Daryl Armstrong. What's up with it, Stephen Green? Got arrested. Okay, I mean, it happens. He made a mistake, bro. I mean, and a lot of that stuff, man, is to make other players look. To get back to that point, I know me and Ted was having a conversation, but to get back to that point, what I was saying, I don't believe a lot of that stuff that they put in the police report. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna favor it in favor of the woman a lot of times. And then also, we don't even know the color of the woman. Does anybody know the color of his girlfriend, alleged girlfriend? Because he had asked for the keys. I mean, she living with him. She was living with him. I mean, they not married or anything like that. Now, I'm not saying that everything that he did was right or anything like that, but I mean, that's what I tell people. If you don't want to if you're looking for something and you find something that you don't want to see, it's best for you not to even go prowling through somebody's stuff, man, because you're gonna be hurt. Yeah, it's 3 sides to every story. Her side, his side, and the truth. However, I'm rolling with Daryl Armstrong, bro. You don't really hear nothing about Daryl Armstrong. The last time he got in trouble, I think, was he got in some incident in Florida with the cop or something like that. Somebody he assaulted a cop, which pretty much I think he moved the hand away or something like that. Oh, she black? Well, like I said, man, we don't really know what truly transpired. And then on top of that, you gotta realize a lot of the times, man, when it comes to like, domestic disputes and stuff like that, more often than none, you already are like as a man, especially a black man, you already got a lot of things working against you, especially when it comes to domestic issues. Yeah, I think he'd be pretty good, man. I mean, we need to bring guards like that back. Like, that's why, like because a lot of people don't know that Daryl Armstrong in the open break, man, he would throw that motherfucker down as if he was 6'5". Incredible hops, extremely athletic, man. And guess what? I know everything about Daryl Armstrong. Guess what he used to? Guess what he used to drink and eat before the game, Ted? He used to drink coffee. He was a caffeine addict. He used to have either chocolate or coffee, some sort of chocolate or caffeine before the games. Yeah, yeah, man. And you know, it's funny, man. He kind of favors Charlie Ward a little bit. Man, he had bounce. I never got to meet him though. Hey, he came down to my hometown, but I never got to meet him. But he was hooping in my hometown one time, but I didn't get a chance to meet him because we had a lot of people that used to come through there and everything. But yeah, man, he, and plus he here in Texas, man. Yeah, man, like yeah, he used to eat. Not, but I had a dude like that, man, on our team. He used to. He would want. He wouldn't want to eat nothing healthy. He wouldn't want to eat no fruits and no vegetables and no shit like that. He was wanting to eat sweets before the game, like honey buns and candy and Twinkies and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But he would murder niggas on the court though. Talking about. Oh, really? Yeah, don't block him. Don't block him. Well, I'm gonna tell you this though. Last time I checked, I'm driving. Last time I checked, I take care of my kids. So last time I checked, I'm doing something which people do put an effort into, which is going to work. Not popping pills, not sipping syrup, not sipping lean. You know what I'm saying? Not that there's anything wrong with it, but I'm actually doing something productive. What are you doing? Well, that's where listening and comprehending comes in. Okay, I just said a few minutes ago that I am rolling with Daryl Armstrong. I'm on his side. So that automatically shows me that you weren't listening. Now I'm giving you a chance. I'm not blocking your ass so that we can have an adult conversation about it, okay? But if you get out of line again, I'm going to have Ted exterminate your ass permanently. I shouldn't have even gave you no chance. I should have just go ahead and eradicated you from the get-go. But you coming in here in the morning time acting like you actually know me. Okay, thank you. All we doing is we just having a legitimate logic. First off, you greet me, you say good morning or salute like my nigga Ted did or something. You coming up in here like guns blazing like you know me. I ain't seen your ass before. All right, now you want to talk. Okay, I'll let you live. And you need to change that name, Troll. Cause the more I look at it, man, that's what I'm gonna think you. Like if you're gonna be a troll good. Like Ted is a troll. Nah, let me stop fucking with Ted. um, what did Armstrong do? Well, apparently, salute to you, Ewok. what Armstrong did allegedly was he got arrested for aggravated assault. I don't know if it's with a deadly weapon though, because he had apparently he put the clip in you know in the well he put the he put the magazine in his gun, and he had threatened to shoot her. That's what the reports are saying, and they said that he hit the lady with a gun. And the Magic had came, and they said they're still doing a thorough investigation. You don't hear nothing about Daryl Armstrong like that. You said Kyrie. Yeah, man. And then Daryl Armstrong, just from if you've seen him, he does his personality. He always upbeat, laughing, joking, and stuff like that. Everybody gets along with him. He's been on the staff since 2011. Yeah, he's well respected, man. So I believe a lot of guys. Come on, man, guys, we got to get the likes up, man. Please hit the like when you come in here. We got 20 people in here. Now I'm gonna talk about the state of the Sixers right now. Now, shout out to BJ Pull Up Podcast. Go sub to his channel, man. We were talking last night, man, on my live, and we were talking about Paul George. Now, I know that Ted, he's a Paul George fan. Cypress TV is too. Shout out to Cypress TV. A couple of other people are Paul George fan. I happen to be a Paul George fan too. But I'm focusing on him in particular because Paul George is unmotivated to play, and you can see it, man. Paul George did not. He didn't come here to the Sixers to come in this situation. Paul George came here to be a complimentary piece. That's what BJ was saying yesterday, and like possibly be a third option. Some people felt like he was actually a second option, but I feel like you got to be a third option. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, because of Maxey, and then you. But everybody knows that the offense, when Joel Embiid is out there, it has to run through Embiid. But I really feel like now that should change, especially considering the way that the game is now. You need to you got to run the offense through Maxey. You said he's having a hard time adjusting his game to a role player. Nah, I'm gonna tell you what it is, Ted. I agree with that to a certain extent, but let me piggyback off of that. He flat out did not expect this from Embiid. I want people to know this. I'm not blaming Paul George. Now, I don't like the fact that that depressing ass game he had, only putting up 2 points in 37 minutes. That's not Paul George. Or him scoring like 8 points and stuff like that. That's not Paul George, man. And I think what it is we got to realize this. And I had to sit back and I had to think, Ted, Stephen Green, you being a Sixers fan, I had to think about this. Paul George was in the playoffs last season. Yeah, man, I hate to admit that, but yeah, he tricked him out of his position. That's what Joel Embiid does, man. As much as I hate to admit it, he did it to Harden. He did it to he did it to Joel and Jimmy Butler. Look at how happy Jimmy Butler is. He wasn't happy like this when he was playing with the Sixers. Look at how happy Jimmy Butler is playing out of position over there with Golden State. Look at how happy Jimmy Butler is over there. Look at how depressed Paul George looks over there in Philly. He looked really depressed. He looks like he looks unmotivated to play. At least with the Clippers, they were in position to make the playoffs, and they did make the playoffs. They were fighting to try to beat Dallas. You know, their little rivalry that they had with, you know, the Clippers and the Mavericks. And they were playing shorthanded, and Paul George, he did what he could do. He didn't shoot that well or whatnot. But what I do give Paul George his credit, he was playing out of position. I think he was playing the power forward position. And I'm like this, like, he needs to go ahead and just come up off that contract. It would be better for him to just go ahead and come off that contract. Shout out to the Kareem Report, because he said that, man. I was on Kareem Report's live. Shout out to Kareem, the Kareem Report. Definitely goes up to his channel. But he said that a couple of, I would say 2 weeks ago. But, well, I think it was a couple of days before the trade deadline. You said if the Sixers want to be successful, Joel has to go. But I know it's not easy because of the contract. Yeah, you're exactly right, Stephen. I'm glad you finally see. I'm glad you finally made it. I was born by the river. I'm glad you finally see the light. Finally. Ted, you remember on Blues Brothers when James Brown got rest his soul? Can you see the light? That's when he was in the church and Jake and Elwood, they started doing backflips in the aisle. Everybody dancing in the pews and shit. That's one of my favorite movies, Blues Brothers. The original one, not the remake and shit. I didn't know he was doing all them damn drugs. John Belushi. That motherfucker was funny as hell though, man. I still think about Animal House. And y'all know, what's his name? Groove, R.I.P. to Groove from House Party. Some of y'all may not. Hey, I think Steven might know. Y'all don't know nothing about House Party 1. Y'all don't know nothing about that. House Party 1, man, when Groove was in the kitchen drinking that liquor. He was drinking that malt liquor. But yeah, he died at 62 years old. You said it sucks seeing my Sixers play with no heart. Man, we got to amp it up. Look, this is the second half of the season. Maxey, just knowing how Maxey is somewhere putting shots up, man. You don't see it right now, but Maxey's just gonna go on a tear. Maxey's gonna go through a transition. I'm just waiting on them to go ahead transition Joel Embiid out of there, and then what's his name? Groove, he passed away, man. I liked him in that movie, man. Some of y'all youngins, man, y'all don't know nothing about House Party. But we gotta make some sort of, man. Nick Nurse can only do so much, and that's another thing too. I'm tired of people blaming Nick Nurse. Like, everybody wants to sit up here and say that Nick Nurse, his rotations and all this other stuff. Nick Nurse can't control an individual that pretty much can play when he wants to. When we talk about Joel Embiid, Nick Nurse can only do so much if Daryl Morey is not gonna put the hammer down. Now, in cases like this, you would need a Pat Riley. In cases like this, like I said last night, you would need a Nico Harrison to get his ass, ship his ass, and out of here in the middle of the night. Because I'm at that point now. He disrupts. He disrupts the whole continuity of the team. You want to get up there and you want to try to tell Oubre to get back on defense, nigga. You just need to be concerned with getting back on the floor. But you're trying to tell Oubre, like I was saying last night, trying to tell him he need to get back on and putting in way more work than what you have. You haven't been doing anything but sitting there talking about you don't get no love, no appreciation, or none of that other stuff. How the hell you gonna get any love when you have missed just as many games that you have played? Like it's 400 and something, 400 or something. I don't know the exact number. You can't even play 70 games. That's the comparison I was making last night. For all the shit that we have given Ben Simmons has actually played more than 80 games in his career. You can't say that about Joel Embiid. Ben Simmons, man, was on track. His first couple of seasons in the league, besides that, the first year when he was hurt, he was playing like 81, 79 games, stuff like that. He was durable. Ben Simmons was durable before all the injuries happened. And now Ben Simmons about to make the playoffs. Ben Simmons, he's in a good space right now. If I'm Ben Simmons, I would like to roll. I would like to keep the role. That's what I was telling BJ last night. If I'm Ben Simmons, I like this role. What up, Leo? What's going on, man? How you doing, bro? If I'm Ben Simmons, I'm like, look, I like this role. I got guys, and they make pretty much his guys easy. He's doing everything that Westbrook essentially would have been doing. Like coming off the bench, being that energy, being a spark, being defender, providing the services that are needed. What's up, man? What's up with it, man? You said, how do you think Joel would do with another team? He gonna be a cancer in turmoil, just like what Aaron Rodgers is gonna be, like what I was trying to tell Ted. It ain't gonna be no different. He gonna do the same shit, man. It ain't gonna be no different, man. Yeah, he's a really good coach, man. He's a championship coach. I mean, coming from the Popovich tree. We have young guys. I mean, we've been hurt though, in cases like this, I would like to have McCain, but we can't do it. We can't do anything about that. Right now, we're playing with the guys that we got, and Nick Nurse is trying to do work it out of a really messed up situation, because he was expecting Maxey, Paul George, and Embiid all to be full throttle, be in there together. These guys, I don't even think they. Hey, Steven, if you could look it up, man. I think Paul George, I don't even think they played more than 20 games together this season. They haven't had that much time on the floor together. So that already killed your continuity. Because, like, if you look at Jimmy Butler, you look at Steph Curry, and you look at Draymond, they got time on the floor together. Victor Wembanyama, De'Aaron Fox, they got time on the floor together. You know what I'm saying? Even Luka and LeBron, as much as people don't like it, they got time on the floor together. These guys don't have no time on the floor with one another. What's my goal of all time? Hold on one second, y'all. My fault. You said what? Who's my goat? Who's my goat? Um, it'll be Michael Jordan. They haven't even played 20 games together. They haven't even played 20 games together, man. That's 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 ridiculous. And we're halfway into the season. But it's MJ, man. But like I said, man, I got a goat at every position though, and MJ is if we're just talking about just player of all time, but everybody knows how I rock, man. I gotta have a roster. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I am. But hey, let me roll out, man. I appreciate y'all pulling up. Make sure y'all like the video, share, subscribe, hit them notifications too. Straight to the point, sports and entertainment. Shouts out to the whole entire LDBC, Lions Den basketball community. Make sure y'all go sub to the brother Stephen Green too, man. Make sure y'all go sub to his channel. Till then, man, I'm out.